of resilience. Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on in the street games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma clear the air, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets, they say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, devil get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big crowds, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really give a fuck, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose my opportunity, you suck, home made way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, it's absent. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole nother planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We act the rings like a Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we up and we at 'em. Watch out for my evolution, around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution. If I gotta reiterate, that's where I'ma lose it. It's my world and I'm generous and let y'all peruse it. How obnoxious, she ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught right around. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission in this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the continue to let him throw the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll try to run with Hall. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Breece Hall, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Oh, he faked it with a jump. Now he's got some room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Usually in this spot, you hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Mahomes. He gets it underneath to Hall. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run with Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's a quick throw right side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They are currently mired in a losing losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more of what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're on a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
On first down, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at the yard. Jacobs going to try the middle. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. A very solid gain of 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Evades him at the 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are back within a score.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here. And they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The fuck out of here.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On first down, Mahomes. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this ball will be intercepted. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is complete downfield to Knox. Touchdown! With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Herbert. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos now to add the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. But a gutsy call there. He exits the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jenkins running left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. He throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, Jacobs once more. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, but to a really nice game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And then this week is the end of the pay cycle.
Herbert gonna change the play here.
Fucking 2 weeks without pay, which puts me back to how I pay my insurance. So I'm gonna start you on the phone about it or whatever. Cause she's there and I'm there. We just going back and forth talking about work or whatnot.
The off.
I'm saying this to start luncheon. I'm just saying this because it's true. She said
Following
if
the
you know
delay,
it's
here's 2nd and 9.
I always told you. So watch what you say and do around certain people. Which are people always that said that.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. It is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about the double-check.
When I first got there, because she heard my name was T-Way, she wanted to meet me. And I was laughing because she was like, she gonna start telling people that my mama is her sister, and she named me after her baby sister. So I'm sitting there laughing because people was actually believing it for me. So that's what she had always told me that or whatever. But anyway, we sitting there talking about this and so today, and I'm like, yeah, let's see. I said, we in the group, and we was texting about it. I said,
that one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But I said to myself, I'm about to text Keela and see if she got to work today because they usually bring their safety and our people together. Now, Curtis is supposed to be doing this by seniority. So if he's taking Curtis and Keela, the white lady named Tanya, she should not be there because I'm over there with the
from the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
13 going on 14 years. So last week, mind you, my child was in the hospital and it's
Quickly here, and
it
that's
was
complete.
new. I wanted to have
To the
Latrice
ground with
said,
another
because
first
she
down
cares
at the
I'm not doing
Chargers
her for my
40.
daughter.
14 yards that time
And I
for
also
number
talked to her.
14.
But
So
to me,
from
that's not
Charger
nothing that you go
territory
back
now,
and
here's a
repeat.
1st and 10,
So,
right at the 40.
She was like, yeah.
Throwing now is
Latrice
Mahomes.
said, people better quit taking out
He
that
sets to fire deep.
stuff like that.
And that
That's
is
about
caught
bitch.
for a touchdown, Kansas City.
Just
Dawson
like when you
Knox
see her
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25.
And furthermore, why are you worried
Joseph
about
tees it up to kick off following the
I
touchdown.
ain't asked you for shit. So that wasn't nothing that you should have been going to say about me.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah, if you say so,
The Charger
you say something to
get going. Well, we haven't
you say something to her, she gonna do nothing but try to get you fired. I tell you a long time.
He cannot score here. This one's pretty much all but over.
I told you she was messy. Just like when it came between me and you, she told that fucking lie and shit.
Yeah, I don't think
she does a lot.
To hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
She always hated on you.
say it's been unusual.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he bats it away. And it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. And hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were
I told you a long time ago she was messy and she tell lies. You see how messy she is.
This one away.
Like, bitch, you wearing what dick you jumping on this week, or you gonna be licking the quick?
And my thing is, whatever you tell her, don't think she ain't told nobody. She done told somebody.
1st and 10, and if they score on this
If it ain't that,
drive,
them bitches she be hanging around with after work.
Material.
Just like her cousin Nick, so he will stay over there.
Now Mahomes.
And I don't want to.
And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
This is like, don't be mad at me. Bitch, don't give a fuck, that's your friend.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
There's your friend. Be mad for.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Puka Nacua with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And she still be fucking around with that old man with other women and shit.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
He was weird. That's like yesterday she invited me to come to her house for her birthday. And that's going to be a cookout.
No
you
run
can bring
back
somebody.
here
I
down to
can
a
tell
knee,
you
and
later
this
about.
time will start at the 25.
I said she called me. I can come to her.
The Charger drive about to get
for
going.
her birthday cookout. I
These
said
guys
I
definitely
could
hoping for
bring
a better
somebody.
showing than their
I
last
said
appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. It got his man complete.
When's our party?
It's across midfield
in May.
Inside the 45. Give him 32
I just said, come on, let's go.
I bet Debo be there, but I don't give a fuck.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from a yard out. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy did a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now it's Mahomes again. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Puka Nacua, 61 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Herbert. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. Touchdown, Chargers. T.J. Hockenson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers get a bit closer. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the 2nd half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to wind up not getting more passes thrown in.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Dorrance Armstrong make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Herbert on 1st down now. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Let's play together.
Second and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Herbert back to the air. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.